Hey, welcome to the show, guys. I'm... One second. Here they come.
It's your boy Niles.
Oh, it's your boy Justin. We really about to get into this. Y'all about to see some good content.
What's up, everybody? It's Don. You know me, Don.
Yo, family, you know who it is. It's your boy, the smoothest outlaw this side of the Mississippi, here with the Empire. You know, my crew.
Hey yo, it's your boy Young Steak on you, aka It's Your Figure Trigger Man, aka Stangalicious.
With this podcast, we're gonna talk about some stuff we like. Hope you guys enjoy.
Aka Sir Lucius Air left foot in the booth, and we still colder than the polar bear's toenail.
It's your boy Big Kev. So we finna do this podcast right on and popping. Y'all better tune in. If y'all don't, y'all missing out.
There's old hell, there he go again talking that mess.
Speed it along, like now.
Oh, wait, I think I took too much time overstarting.
Right now? Y'all ready? Right now.
Yeah, right now.
We about to do it right now? Right now.
Right now.
Right now?
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all. And
Big biscuits.
did this man just say big biscuits?
Did you just... Let's go.
Big penis.
All right, I don't want to be in here no more. I'm out.
The show just started. We didn't even start the damn show. I just pressed record.
am I supposed to press
record now?
Yes, press record.
Nigga, what do you think?
What did he? I got what he said. I have what he said on record. All right. What's poppin', brothers, men, gentlemen?
Absolutely no energy. I have no energy, so I will not scream.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Let's get the show started. Everybody knows me. They know I don't like.
Scream some more, Yusuf.
I don't like. What's wrong with you?
Who, me?
You, yes, you nigga.
What did I do?
We heard you. I heard you.
I didn't do
heard the noise
anything.
you just
You know,
made.
I feel like that's the first time I haven't heard Ricky say anything.
Are you serious?
Any other
that.
time I catch
heard
him.
him. I definitely heard him. I just chose to ignore him.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
Did you- Y'all got your shit together? Can I do the intro?
All right, I'm done.
I don't even like doing the intros, but anybody who fucking knows me knows this. But we got to do the intro to get the show started. So, welcome to another episode of everyone's favorite group
shut
chat.
up.
I'm sorry.
Fucking hate you.
All right,
Everybody,
go ahead. My
This is
bad.
everyone's favorite group chat. All right, I'm your host, Mr. Continuity. I'm here with my people. I'm here with Kev.
Oh no, you.
You.
Now, Kevin,
What
you know
the
you
heck?
can't.
No.
Kevin, not Kevin.
Like he had
Now,
Do that
Kevin,
again. Do that.
You know this is going on the internet. You know,
Oh, all right. We're gonna start with somebody else.
they
I'm here with
gonna
Yusuf.
crucify Kevin.
I'm here
Wait,
with
who?
Yusuf.
Oh,
This
it's
man Kevin
it's
here
a-
started
it's a
imitating
me.
popcorn.
All right, so I'm here with Q, aka Smooth
Hey yo,
Q.
how come you skipped me?
I said your name. I said your
Yeah,
name
you didn't let me
3 times.
finish. You didn't let me finish.
Ricky, I'm here with Ricky, aka Niles.
I hate
Yo,
this nigga.
what it do, baby?
I'm never doing the intro again.
Uh,
Kev, you got your
that.
shit together? You want another try?
I'm good, bro. What's going on?
Since you wanted to freaking imitate Smart Pop, Kevin.
Oh.
Get you out of here.
Hey yo.
All right, we gotta get the show started.
Oh.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening?
I'm tired of shit. I worked 53 hours this week.
Oh, dang,
What you want, a
big
cookie, motherfucker?
No, nigga, I want my money.
Damn cookies.
I mean, a cookie wouldn't be that bad, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just need an excuse to quit Walmart right now. Like I'm looking.
Bro,
at
you be
other
saying that
jobs.
shit every paper. Yo, every
But
paper.
here's
Every
the
time.
thing.
It used to be
Bro,
like
this is
Yusuf's like last
but
pay
listen,
period.
but
You keep
listen,
saying
but
that every week.
But listen. This time I'm literally looking at other jobs. I have filled out 3 different job applications today.
you
I
did it
just
on the
need a
clock, didn't you?
reason. Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I do it. Oh,
Bro, because
So now
like,
I'm just waiting.
Our fake ass manager is lazy as hell. Big body ass bitch.
Damn, wait, hold
So-
on.
Why y'all be all that?
Started coming crazy.
Why they gotta be all that? Yeah,
Nah,
Bro,
but like in all
because
seriousness,
she
like
don't do anything,
it's
dog.
nothing. And it's all stuff that trickles down to Kevin, and then I don't like that. But like,
Come on, Kevlon.
I just need if I get one of these jobs, I truly just need a reason to quit. Like,
I feel that.
if someone breathes the wrong way, I really just like, all right, I'm going.
You gotta go in with a whole monologue the day you quit. I got my monologue picked out.
I'ma just say I'm gone. Like, part of me might not show up.
Shout
Nah,
out.
I've been looking to quit Home Depot. Like I mean I look to quit Home Depot every single day. But my HR lady done it. I feel like if I try to quit, the HR lady is gonna like do some like Jedi mind trick and like manipulate me to stay. She done manipulated me to work extra hours today.
I applied for
She gonna
Home
give you a
Depot.
pizza party.
Facts. She'll be like, if you stay, you know what it is? It's the smile. I was only supposed to work from 7 to 12 today, right? And yesterday, I go in the office. Like she was like, hey, I was trying to see if I can give you more hours, but it looks like you're packed. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of packed. And then she was like, well, maybe you can help us out. Are you able to work until 6 tomorrow? I was like, nah, I got a podcast to do and stuff like that. She was like, all right, well, what's the latest you can work? So in my head, I'm like, well, what time do I work? And she was like, I think until 2. I was like, oh, then I mean, I can work like an extra hour afterwards or something. She was like, okay, I'll change you and put you down for 8 to 7:30, 8 to 3:30. I was like, oh, okay. I go on to look in the schedule, and I was only scheduled from 7 to 12.
Well, that's good then.
No,
but that's not even that many hours.
But she played me is the thing. She played me because I don't like that place. I give those people the absolute bare minimum of what I can do because I just push carts. That's all I do. I push carts all day, and I help people load into the car. I help people do the thing that they should just be doing on a daily basis. You should, if you take a cart, put that shit back.
Put that shit back.
Put it back. That's why when I walk,
I feel like there's no need for cart pushers. To be honest,
I don't think that. I think my job is so irrelevant.
People should just be decent human beings
and just do it. But I'd be out of a job.
No, that's not happening.
Yep. But
yeah,
that's why, like at this point, like when I walk through the store and people are like, "Yo, sir, can you help me out?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't work here," and I keep walking, even though I got my apron on. I just tell them I don't work here.
Damn, they make y'all push carts and aprons. The fuck? They want y'all looking like chefs and shit.
No, they got us as field niggas out there.
Excuse me, sir. Let me grab your cart and cook you up a motherfucking meal, nigga. Like, man,
niggas look like
at least they don't have them. At least they don't have them out there looking like brother men.
No, brother man. My brother.
Bro,
excuse me.
you imagine? Can you imagine if they made y'all niggas look like valet?
Oh,
we
shit.
basically kind of are.
Like you had to really go out there and look like you was like holding the nigga cart for them. Like as soon as they pulled up, how many people is in your party? Oh, you need a baby seat? I got you.
Oh man.
The thing that I hate is the fact that they treat us like absolute garbage. Home Depot treats all their lot techs as garbage. Like they talk so much shit about us.
They call y'all lot techs?
They call us lot techs or cartboard.
That's
I make shit sound all technical and shit.
Cartboard.
They call me
what are you about to do? Repair a cart
pusher?
Yeah,
that's what you are.
They call me cartboy once. That shit hurt my pride.
Don't let them tell you any different.
That's like
a lot.
That nigga.
You're the technician of the parking lot, though.
What was that shit that from that movie Roll Bounce? A nigga applied to be a hygiene technician or some shit. He's a fucking
nigga's a janitor.
Custodial arts,
bro. That was the worst part about that movie, bro. Because like he came in a suit and was like really happy about the job, and they was like, yeah, so get the mopping, nigga.
he's like, bro, it's a janitor position. Nigga's like, damn.
He said, my dad is gonna do amazing.
What they do to us is they tell us, yeah, if you guys work really hard outside, we'll start bringing you guys inside and try you guys out inside. And I'm like, well, if it's like 100 degrees outside, why can't we just go inside now? They're like, well, if you guys work really hard outside, you'll be good. I'm like, well,
to be honest,
I thought like some slave shit.
To be honest, I thought you was about to say we'll bring y'all some water.
Nah, we got water bottles in the thing, but we have to be the ones who put the water bottles in there. We have to go and put the water bottles in the cooler. I went in there one day and it was all warm water bottles, and I guess because I forgot to put the water bottles in, and it was all warm water bottles. That shit tastes like straight nickels and dimes. And I drunk 3 of them because I was so dehydrated. It's 110 degrees outside. 110 degrees outside one day.
Cali got that advanced heat.
Yeah, we have dry heat. Like I won't complain about dry heat in comparison to New Jersey's like humidity. But when you were outside all day, you can't even wear a short sleeve shirt because it burns your skin. So I go out there with this type of hoodie on and a flannel on, so my skin doesn't burn out.
Fuck, y'all next to the sun?
We don't have shade.
Oh,
we're in a
shit.
parking lot. We don't have shade.
Well, good thing your melanin is intact, because you would have been coming home with sunburn every day.
Exactly. I come home with some blisters. Have you ever had some blisters?
I don't think
well,
I
mean,
want
do
to.
you still wait? Hold on. Do you still wear sunblock though?
I tried to.
I was gonna say,
that shit don't work.
It don't work.
There's certain
niggas.
There is certain sunblock for black people. Like it has like it's for like certain melanin. So
yeah.
I would try that, but most sunblock don't work.
No, it's just like it's one of those. It's a convenience thing because, like, I'm at work. Like some days I'll work at 5 a.m. and then I'll get out like 12 or something, right? Like I'll open. Why am I opening up carts at 5 a.m.?
Hey.
Who's at home?
All right, I would have just
nah, man. You know them white folk, bro. You know they pull up to stores at like 4:50 a.m. and the store open at 6.
You know
oh boy, I can't wait to go in.
I keep forgetting about the demographic in LA. You know, it's primarily Hispanics and primarily like construction workers and stuff. They pull up at 4 o'clock.
Hispanic people. They ready to work.
They ready to work. I go to work and I'm like, they're like, you open? And I was like, I just got here. You saw me walk through the door. You know I just got here. No, we're not open. The sign is up on the fucking door. It says 7 o'clock. Why are y'all here at 4? Like, let me unlock the damn carts and then we'll open up.
Let me unlock the damn carts.
Yeah. But let's get our topics for today. We had we briefly talked about this in the group chat, but the trend that it was trending on Twitter. There seems to be a debate about the women, the WNBA, in comparison to the men's NBA. You know, just
wait, hold up. Hashtag #InSARS.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that out there. Fuck them Nigerian niggas. Like, I mean, I like Nigerian people. Fuck that.
I'm like, dog. I'm right here.
Wait, that's not what I meant. Not like that. Wait, no, wait. I mean, like the niggas that's terrorizing the Nigerian. Fuck them niggas.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah,
fuck
we're gonna
them
get on
niggas.
that topic.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that topic.
I'm trying to limit my language here, but that's what I meant to say. You know,
I was like, at first, I'm like, what is he talking about? And he said, "Fuck the Nigerian." And I'm like,
okay,
dude, come on, what did I do?
I just wanted to get the word because I feel like if we don't say nothing on our platform, I feel like we going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the intention was good about that. Was good about that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Nigeria, I love you, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So there was a debate, and I would love to get y'all opinion on this to further discussion on this. But there was a debate that was going on, or a conversation that was being had about WNBA players not being paid as much as regular NBA players, or the men NBA players. And a lot of people were saying it's sexist because women, we're not supporting women and stuff like that. And I personally think that's like, it's not about men not supporting the women in this instance, but it's more so about the women not having that big of a fan base in comparison to the male NBA. Right. And I saw a tweet that was like, if women supported the women NBA as much as they supported the men NBA, as the men do for the men NBA, then the profits will be there. So I'd like to hear y'all opinion on it. I'd like to hear what y'all say. I know Kev, I don't know if you said anything in the chat about it, but I'd like to know what y'all think.
I think that's I mean, I don't know. Like, even if they did have like full on women support, like it's still kind of wouldn't make it would make a difference, but it wouldn't make like a significant difference that the public or the WNBA would want to see, because it's bad enough that, hey yo, you better look at me when I'm talking to you. Yeah,
I'm listening. It's not me. I'm listening. I was texting
nah,
in the group chat.
because you looking down.
I was texting in the group chat. I was texting them.
All right.
I was texting you on the group chat. I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right. Anyways, no, I definitely feel like even with the women of the support of like other women trying to help, it's still like kind of want to make a change because it's bad enough that these old white owners and shit like don't even like still don't even think that women should have rights. So it's just like it's really just comes down to like these owners and stuff because a lot of these teams from the NBA and WNBA are owned by these old white business boomer owners and shit. So it's just like
100%.
They have these really strange ideals. And I was telling Q, like I was having a phone conversation with him about it, and I was telling him, I'm like, I don't see why the NBA can't just, you know what I mean, like they generate like $7.2 billion like a season, so why they can't just go ahead and freaking
Dang, did my connection cut out?
Not actually officially referred to as teams. They're referred to officially as clubs because they're owned by a bunch of rich white men. So, saying they want to cling on to that money they make, which is why, like, for example, a lot of the NBA teams, like the owners, well, the clubs, a lot of the owners have now made their club specifically inherited, like, they can't be bought. They only pass it down in their family now. I think the Knicks might be one of them or one of those families.
Probably Knicks, because Knicks is usually like one of the most expensive. They're the richest organization, despite being the assest team in the NBA.
I honestly think I think they should get paid more. I don't think they should get paid as much as NBA superstars.
Yes,
but it's just all in what you guys said. It's just the fan base. It's really not there. It's really not there. They don't make the sales. Like they don't make the You don't see somebody going out buying a WNBA jersey or who has this Sue Bird jersey. Nobody says that.
But
they don't promote it the same way either.
Yeah, I'm about to say the marketing that falls on marketing.
That's right, not exactly on. What it is. My whole thing about it is I'm on both sides where I agree. It's not marketed or the ratings aren't higher and stuff like that. However, I feel as though that's not on them. I feel as though that's one. There's just dudes running the country. So that's the problem with that. Yeah, there's dudes running media. So that's the problem. Yeah. I don't in terms of them getting paid more, they obviously should. But the reason why they wouldn't get paid as much as I think, so prime example is I believe Zion gets paid more than more than half of the WNBA. Yeah. Probably the whole WNBA, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So
he gets paid a lot.
And the problem is he's getting paid not only from his contract, merchandise from Nike, everything, video game. He's on the cover of 2K and he didn't even play a full season. So the problem is they're giving them all that and they're not even Sue Bird, but you look at, I forget her name, but she's a rookie. She came from Oregon. She's probably way better. Nah, she's white, and she went down with an ankle injury. But her, Sue Bird, all these other women, and it's it's hard for me to. The thing is, it's hard for me to name them because they're not represented. And it's because they don't have.
But do you think that's part of the issue of marketing for the NBA or the WNBA?
No, this is the real issue. Like I was saying to Ricky, even if it wasn't for people controlling the flow of money, here's the thing: the WNBA makes what, 2.43 million a year, whereas the NBA makes over 7.43 billion. Yeah. So they have money to market and pay their players, whereas the WNBA only has money to pay their players, is why they don't get marketing like that. If they had more money, and I agree with whoever it was that tweeted what Ryan was talking about, if they had more money, like if they had a bigger fan base and had more people buying their merchandise and watching their games, if they had a much higher income as an organization, they would more than likely be able to pay all the players what they should be getting paid, because it shouldn't be as bad over here to the point where a lot of women basketball players, they feel that they need to go and ball overseas because they'll make a whole lot more.
Yeah, I mean,
but because the
I feel like
WNBA
that's
doesn't,
even
literally
even
a
if
max contract in the WNBA is $100,000. Like that's
that's
a
not
max
even
contract.
that's less than a two-way contract in the
even
like,
Stephen Curry
even-
makes that in a game, more two times that in a game.
even if like all that money we said, if it was like donated, that wouldn't go to them.
Pretty
That
much.
would go to
But
the
then-
stadium,
The club
stadium
But then
renovations.
that
all
goes
stuff
back
like that.
to who's in charge. Like, okay, if I'm a rich white man and I run TNT or something, or a TV company like that, who am I going to a freak of nature like Giannis, or am I going to broadcast a woman's basketball game? If I'm a old rich white man, I'm going to broadcast Giannis because it's like, they like to get off on that sort of thing.
So
And
let
it's
me
like
ask.
the craziest part is I wanted a good majority of the WNBA. They're not athletically better than guys in the NBA, but a good majority of them are far more technically sound and fundamentally sound than almost like half of the NBA. I would say.
Oh, yeah, they
I would
break
make
my
that
ankles.
argument. The best at
Wait,
WNBA
what did
players
you say?
I said they break my ankles.
No. What Yusuf was saying.
I said when it comes down to it, a good majority of the WNBA is more technically and fundamentally sound. A lot of the NBA stars strictly use athleticism.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of like fundamentals and technique, WNBA stars have it more down pat because that's what they have to use more. They
So
don't rely on athleticism.
Let me ask you this then, because I also saw another tweet underneath that. Someone said that for starters, they should start. Well, maybe they should petition to have the rims and like the baskets, have them lowered, so it's better suits women. Do you feel as though that might be
No.
No, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I
pandering.
thought when I read it, I was like, I feel like you're kind of. I feel that comes off kind of sexist in the sense that like that just implements that they're not
It's like you're
capable of being able to do the same as male NBA players, and that the whole
it's like
thing
you're giving them a handicap.
Yeah,
like
and the whole thing is they don't want that. They just want to be paid.
Give them the. It's not even like I wouldn't even say give them the marketing stuff. Just put them in the same. I'm all right.
I say it's 100%.
I don't want to see no damn New York Knicks game. Don't put that shit on my TV.
See, the only issue is just that, like, regardless of how absolutely dookie the Knicks are, they bring in a whole lot more money. And like I was saying, Ricky, you could think of it in
the area they live in.
It's New York.
It's also
tickets, I know
like
the tickets are cheap over there. It's the same as the Lakers over here. The tickets for the Lakers over here is cheap.
But the thing is,
$28 ticket.
The thing is, and this is why the area I don't really think matters all that much, because can you name the New York women's basketball team?
I don't even know their name.
Exactly. They don't have enough money to promote themselves, whereas although the Knicks are trash, they have the money to keep going. That's why you keep seeing their games. That's why they're still a big market team. That's why they still get paid more, even though they're dookie. But like, I was saying this to Ricky, that like you could think of it in this way, like Moses was telling me, because I was having this conversation with him before. You could be a manager at McDonald's and can barely live if you're in New Jersey, but where he lives down in North Carolina, you could be a manager at McDonald's and be living comfortably by yourself. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, it's because in those areas, like for example, if you were a manager at McDonald's in Washington, D.C., you'd be making a whole lot more than a manager at McDonald's in New Jersey. And the reason being because they just like, you know, they just make more money as like a franchise in that area. Like, for example, have you actually tried to get like a single cheeseburger in Washington D.C. McDonald's? It's $10. They make a whole lot more in that area.
So they don't got a dollar.
So like, as a result, they get paid a whole lot more.
But then again, that still goes down to like, my point still is who's in charge. That still goes down to the people at the top. Like,
100%.
I still think that those people, they're going to make the final decision, and it's like, well, we don't care about what women think.
Yeah.
Like, we feel as though, you know, they should still be doing this. So I think it's like, yeah, they need they don't have the money to market, and it's like, well, whose fault is that?
So I was thinking, and this could be like a dumb idea. Yeah, what's up?
Then there's still like, so like, okay, it's fairly new, and this is probably a different sport, but so what? Like, there's a new wrestling promotion that came out literally last year and has already had, like, they already have a signed contract with TNT and has already had way more like viewerships and stuff, and like marketing stuff.
That's not
AEW. Right?
Oh,
I think it's
AEW.
I think it's because a lot of, well, if like maybe some WWE stars went over there, and that's maybe why like a lot of things blew up for them.
Yeah.
But then it's still like the people that made it and like the marketing. So I feel like they had like, basically what I'm trying to say is the rich white people were willing to market them because it was run by rich white people.
Yeah.
All
right. So I mean,
like my whole point is still like, they're only go to market what they want to see, what their demographic wants to see.
You see,
their demographic wants to see, all like, no jokes aside, their demographic wants to see big black guys go at it. That's real.
I remember when I was talking to Ricky about this, I was saying that like, let me see if I can collect my thoughts. It was that, because I was saying to him, like, you know, I'm all for, like, you know, for them getting paid more, but like, but because of the amount of money their organization makes, you know, that's probably not happening. But if they were to be integrated into the actual NBA, then more than like, most definitely they need that like they get that kind of money. Like, for example, because like if you remember when the UFC was like when they were in talks about absorbing that like women's only the women's only freaking mixed martial arts thing that eventually
Trinity.
Brought over Ronda Rousey.
Is it the Trinity one or the other one?
I do not remember, but if you remember, no one really ever heard of that. And it was when they absorbed it and like pulled it in. Like, sure, you know, women don't end up fighting, you know, each other, or like not fighting each other, fighting straight up men, but like, you know, they fight each other now under the umbrella company
like the
that is the UFC. So they now get paid that same amount. So if the NBA were to be able to do that with the WNBA, then like, you know.
Well, also you got to remember the UFC is probably the best when it comes to marketing. I think the UFC. Here's my thing is also, and I always have this debate with people. The UFC is probably one of the best sports when it comes to marketing, or at least fighting sports when it comes to marketing in comparison to like, you know, boxing. Boxing is trash, garbage. Their entire organization is fucking trash.
Shit is
but they sell out though.
They sell out, but they're they're so garbage. And
they only market the main event. That's literally all they market.
I mean, but they could sell out off of that though. They could sell out off of that though.
That's because it's true. Because you have to buy the whole pay-per-view for you to watch the fucking main event.
I mean, but that's the same thing for UFC. They'll sell out on a main event though.
That's if you, all right, that's if it's a title card though.
They're gonna sell out on the Khabib fight tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm not even going to like with
That's true.
Kevin. That's because I'm buying that just to see that.
Right. They're gonna. You're not watching the whole thing. Like a
I
lot
watched the whole thing.
Years ago with the Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight. If y'all watched that, did y'all watch the whole thing before?
But that's
not a lot of people did that.
Not a lot of people.
But I do agree with.
I didn't. I know the hell I didn't.
I watched
the difference is in UFC, everybody does watch the entire thing.
Yeah.
No one watches the fight because all the fights are.
That's how women.
I do not.
You don't watch the whole thing?
Because there's
I'm
certain
gonna be honest
like
with you, with the McGregor versus Diaz, the recent one. I didn't watch the whole. I didn't like. I went with I. If I'm not mistaken, I think I was with Ricky that whole night. Was that the fight or was it? It was McGregor versus someone.
No,
it was when he won
Cowboy.
both belts.
That was Cowboy.
No, it was when he won both belts. I was with Ricky watching it, and
that was
no, you was with me when he had to go fight Mayweather. We went to my brother's.
Are you? It was one of the McGregor fights. The point is, I didn't watch the whole. Like, I watched strictly that thing, but like the whole time I was talking with Ricky and his brother and like his group. Like, I wasn't really interacting with that until it came like the fight that we all wanted to see.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't.
That was really just for us to hang out.
That's a whole other thing. Like they don't
entire thing. Like,
but you know they don't promote the other fighters.
That's
yes.
All right. You make a good point. They do not promote them the same way on social media for every fight class. But they honestly, if they had been getting progressively. No, they've progressively gotten better at it. Like Dana White himself has progressively gotten.
UFC has the biggest casual fans. That's what.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah. I really don't like watching the women because like sometimes sometimes they be pretty and not like if it's one of the like Rachel Ostovich.
Stop
like,
speaking. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Listen.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Every time Rachel Ostovich, every time she get hurt, like she get hit, I just don't want to watch it no more.
Oh my goodness!
It's like
I knew you were gonna bring her up.
Besides the Khabib fight tomorrow night, can you name me another fight that's happening tomorrow?
There's two. Hold on. Let me see, because I remember it. But there's two belts on the line.
That's what. Yeah, but like what Kevin is saying, I agree with is because Khabib is fighting, I genuinely don't care who's on the card. I'm still going to watch that. That's what I understand.
Did you see anybody else's else's
Whitaker and it's Whitaker and Connier. That's the one that I'm really excited for.
But what he's saying is because Khabib is on, people are going to watch for
and it's like
reason.
That's they're watching for Khabib and
so
yes.
Did y'all see any other weigh-in? Did y'all see anybody else?
I watched weigh-in. I watched all of them. But did you on social media? Did you see anybody else's weigh-in? Yes.
Like you see?
Yes. I'll show you right now.
But that's the difference with that, Ryan, is that you're not a casual fan.
I'm a consistent fan.
Like what he's saying is like when you like even if you don't even pay attention to the shit, like certain shit just
like Ryan
timeline because it's popping.
That's like me heavily watching football, no matter what team's playing, or me heavily watching WWE, no matter what's happening.
Even as a casual, like if it's popping, it's gonna pop up on your timeline.
Exactly.
It's like you can't. Kevin and Yusuf try to say.
It's like you can go like say if you want to see sports scores, you could say to Siri, "Oh Siri, let me get the sports scores for all day." You can't say, Siri, who's doing this, and this.
So I will. Exactly. I have a rebuttal for that though. But the reason why it's like that for the UFC, and I think it's justified. The reason why it's like that is because they're not going to give the same promotion that they give for a title match as they do for an unranked match.
Yeah,
they usually put these people on this title card because they're unranked.
That's the same with every sport though. Because you can see TNT be like Lakers versus the Bucks tonight, and then the same damn night it's the Hornets versus the Knicks. Like you'll
see it on the bottom of the screen.
But you got it with the UFC. It's like you have to progressively. You have to move up. Like all that stuff brings in money, so you have to move up in your ranks.
But the UFC is so different now, though.
Yeah.
To be fair for the NBA,
like
the marketing there really determines on is really determined by who's the home team, because believe it or not, if the Bucks are the home team, they're considered I think small to medium market team, so they don't get to broadcast their games anywhere other than Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But even though they definitely have the money to.
Yeah.
See, but it's like with the UFC, it's not how it used to be. You could have years ago, you could have multiple known fighters fight in one night and then lead up to the title card, and you'll know who's fighting. Now
now you got
one card. One fight would be like Chuck Liddell, and then the next fight would be like Stipe. Like it, but that was back then when it was like, okay, the UFC was probably, I want to say, about to be the biggest thing.
Yeah,
but that's
like, initially when Dana White took over. So it was.
That's what I'm saying though. Like it's. I feel like it's because it's the simple fact that, well, they don't have, in terms of heavy names, honestly, the real heavy name is Conor. Like Conor's their Floyd Mayweather.
I think he's the most
in all purposes.
He's the most paid. It's him, John Jones.
A little fun fact, real quick. He actually modeled his entire persona after Mayweather.
I think Conor McGregor makes
Conor McGregor. He actually said that himself.
Yeah,
I think, to be honest, Conor McGregor makes the most. Like, he makes very smart business decisions.
He's a businessman. He's a 100%.
Like, he doesn't even honestly. He doesn't even have to fight another day in his life.
No, he doesn't. That's why he's always threatening to retire. Like, his next fight is a charity event.
That's the same thing with Floyd. Yeah. He does not have to fight anybody for the rest of his life.
I would love to see Conor fight again.
He could have stopped fighting when he was 20-0.
I don't like Floyd. I think he's
not a lot of people do.
Not a lot of people do.
Not a lot of people do because but the whole thing with Floyd is like
Floyd is the smartest businessman in any professional sport.
Proud.
I would say
and what
him and Conor.
Any fighting sport you said?
I said in any sport, honestly, I would probably say when it comes to business, as in he doesn't care about, like LeBron in terms of business, he's good, but it's like political and stuff like that. In terms of marketing yourself, Floyd, I still think Floyd is probably the best.
What about Michael Jordan and Magic?
But Michael
kind of had it done for him though.
Yeah. Michael and Magic, like they did the talking, but then they still had, their brand. They still did the little small commercials for the kids and stuff.
Nike was the reason why Nike was the reason why Jordan was like super popping. Really, once that Air technology came out and the ones, the twos, and all that shit, like everybody was talking about that shit. That's Nike.
And Ricky, that's for the fans. They're doing that for the fans. Floyd is doing it. I'm gonna get mine. I don't care about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
my whole thing is,
I don't have a problem with that.
I think Conor is a good blend because he does it for the fans and he does it for his pocket. He's a good blend. That's why I would say he's better. He's better than Floyd in the sense of he cares about the sport, he cares about the fans, he cares about the money, and he also cares about the other people who compete. He even said he's like, I brought all this money into the UFC for the people who compete as well. He brings this money in, and so it's progressively getting better.
My whole thing is going back to Conor and Floyd thing. If Floyd steps in Conor's ring in the UFC, he's getting dogged on.
100%. 100%.
He's getting dogged on. But the whole thing, it's like, the only thing is that if we're talking about disliking Floyd, yeah, he dances a lot, but like what we're saying, like he generates so much money for the boxing community. It's
you get a fight with him, y'all both gonna get paid.
He's not, if you fight in terms of like his GOAT level, he's the greatest boxer when it comes to marketing and simple draw.
Yeah.
But in terms of Ali is still my favorite boxer in terms of what he did in and out of the ring.
Yeah.
See,
but
the whole thing is like a Floyd fight outsells I would say double the time if you were gonna watch a Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fight again.
100%.
All for one person.
That goes back to his marketing.
Floyd can.
Now y'all can talk.
Right.
So I mean, I was just.
Wait, let's pick up from. Sorry guys, we had a minor. The timer ran out, so we had to get back into it. But we're gonna pick up from exactly where we were at. Go ahead. What were you saying, Kev?
We gonna get that. We gonna get that.
I was just. I was just saying it was just like a lot of the organizations that make a lot more money than boxing and UFC and all that are like these like MLB, NBA, and I'm gonna say the MLS because they have a lot of American fans plus the international fans. Like places all over know about the MLS. There's probably some places that don't even know what football is.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you. Soccer is also just it's an international sport. It's the number one, it's the world's biggest sport because it's international. I would say though,
soccer runs its own global tournament.
Yeah, they got their own global, nationwide. Like it's just all different things. But I would say the NFL is probably number one because ticket prices, because when it comes to bringing in money, they're not just bringing in money from ticket sales. You have the Super Bowl. They're bringing in money from production companies. They're bringing in all marketing money. They're all bringing in from brands, insurance companies.
You know how much a Super Bowl commercial is?
A 30-second commercial is like a million. For a 30-second spot is $1 million.
I think it's just like I don't know because they're like a lot of especially this year, a lot of things when it comes to sports are losing money because of the fact of COVID. But it's like at the end of the day, like they're still gonna make their money regardless of no fans or fans. Period. Yeah. Like, the NBA still made their money. The NBA still made their money.
Yeah.
But the NBA Finals this year, the only reason why nobody really watched it is because it's the Miami Heat versus the Los Angeles Lakers. They don't match.
Yeah.
But see,
but that's also
I don't think that's what it was.
It's like this year.
I think that it's because of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kevin.
No, I'm saying it's like this year. What's really going to happen with the Super Bowl? What's going to happen? It's not going to be the same.
They can't still have it.
Like they're going to have it, but you can't have that kid that 13-year-old prodigy that ran up and did that Pizza Hut commercial. I think it was. You can't have that. You can't have the halftime show. You're going to have that like. What are you going to have? You're going to have somebody in their home doing a concert or something like that?
And you can't. You can't charge people the same way because you know the way the tickets work, right? Only like 1% of regular people actually get Super Bowl tickets. The other are celebrities and like business owners who get those tickets and sit in those stands.
And family.
Yeah,
and a lot of that money
they can't do that.
And a lot of that money from the Super Bowl. The only reason the Super Bowl is marketed as a Super Bowl because of endorsements.
Yeah,
you got Pepsi, Pepsi beer. You got all the music artists, bars, all that,
movies.
All that.
But the
I
thing
think
is,
this year is going to be a flop though, because
I actually don't think so.
Well, no. Here's why. The reason why I say it's going to be a flop is because one of the biggest, I would say that the number one when it comes to marketing and buying ads are movies, and the movie industry is in a weird spot where no one can go to the movies, so they can release all these trailers and stuff, but they can't release trailers for new movies that haven't come out yet or that are supposed to come out because movies that were supposed to come out this year didn't come out. And they're not gonna like AMC is going bankrupt in like the next 2 weeks. The file for bankruptcy. Most movies aren't being played in theaters, so it's really hard to buy ads for these movies that we don't even know if we're gonna play in theaters or not. Dates keep getting pushed back. So we count that out. Who else do we have?
And if we're talking about back on the New York Knicks, if we're talking about the New York Knicks, the only reason why they're still I feel like they're still a team because they sell out Madison Square Garden almost every night.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It really also
it's Madison Square Garden,
right? It's that's like one of the most beautiful stadiums that somebody is ever going to see in their lifetime.
Yeah,
and a delusional ass fans, but
but
I think the Super Bowl will do actually pretty good. With the fact that they're allowing 75% capacity at this moment when it comes to regular football, I think that in terms of what it's looking like come February, I think that we'll probably reach 90% capacity because it goes back to the rich white people thing. They not going to cut out their revenue like that. They go to have fans at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and it's go to they go to do it.
I honestly hope by February, because unfortunately cases are rising again. That drug that they found a couple months ago, remdesivir or whatever, they said it works. So hopefully by that time, right? There's a lot of things out there saying stuff that's working, that's treating it, but who knows? But
we do got to move on from this topic. It was a really good discussion. I like to hear what everybody else, the audience, is saying. Definitely check us out on Instagram. Comment under this video. Find us on Twitter. You know our handles. Find out, contact us. Let us know what you're thinking.
Hey, yo, Kevin.
Yo,
I say some gay shit.
Yeah, you think you could use your since you white, you think you can give us like some of that white money, man, by like starting like a football team or something? Kevin.
I'm trying to look for this Kevin person. You must be talking about another one.
Nah, I'm talking about this one right in front of me. That's
Why you get up?
Nah, Kevin, what you doing, man? Kevin.
Ricky, don't you got a topic for today?
I do have a topic for today.
What's the topic?
Introduce your topic, Ricky.
Somebody else talk.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Hold on. If I had this supposed football team making money, do you think I would have us in this free Zoom call right now?
I mean, listen, LeBron James still uses free listen, LeBron James still uses free Pandora.
No, Ryan. I'm just saying.
What I do.
Well, hold on. To be fair, we can afford the premium.
We could, but we just don't want to be cheap. We niggas.
Telling people
we really haven't come as a collective.
I will pay.
But no, Ryan. Here's the thing. Like, it's 5 of us. We could easily just all put money into the premium. It's only $20.
But we're not going to. You know why? Because we don't need to.
That's just been working. This has been
because if it's free, ain't no reason for us to.
This motherfucker still work good free.
I feel like it gives us a little, excitement. Like we talk.
It gives us a time to get
there's 2 minutes left. There's a minute left. Like
exactly.
No, bro, it gives us perfect times to take breaks.
Sometimes it's fun struggling and shit. Niggas don't know.
Ricky, explain your topic, man.
Yeah, Ricky, introduce your topic for today.
Why is if it's something stupid, I'm gonna leave.
Because you're not finna portray me as this rich white person.
Bro, look at you, man.
Look at your shoes in the background, Ken.
Yeah, you got all them shoes, bro. Look at his shoes.
Bro, they're really not even that bad.
He about to flex, y'all. He about to flex.
I saw that big screen TV.
This is a this.
He got the hair set.
That was a gift. That was a
gift.
The
2015 ones?
Wait, people be buying you gifts? People buy you.
No,
those
were free.
As a gift?
You got those free.
Ryan live in LA.
Right, you live in.
Don't talk about my personal life like that.
These are the first shoes I ever bought, and they're dick. Look at them.
Dick.
So they old.
Weird.
They in the family.
The sole is still fucking ice.
Hell no. They're doing that. Look over here.
Look at that big screen TV in the background.
Yeah, bro.
It's a 43 inch. It is a 43
Yo, I got a 32 inch.
Kevin, I don't even have that.
Hey,
I got a 24-inch monitor, bro.
Dude, that was sad.
Ricky, you have a 20. Ricky, you have a 24-inch monitor, but you have a 50-inch like to your left.
Whoa.
Look at your sneakers in the background.
And look at your sneakers in the background.
They stay on the box.
They empty.
Cap.
Those I keep those as souvenirs. Them.
All right, so that orange box right there to the left is a pair of mid blazers. Open it up.
Where your PlayStation Paul George's at?
Yeah, he just made space for his PS5. Open open it. Oh yeah. I thought so.
I was saying this. I keep these shits as a souvenir. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how would you get? How would you have that stock X tag right there?
That's not stock X. That's just the tag that comes with it.
That's not true.
How would you have that?
You allowed to order boxes off of Nike.
That's not true. I got the same box and I don't have stock X on mine.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't get these off StockX. I got these off of Nike.com. But
I'm gonna show you mine. I'll show you. No, because I got the same.
I ordered the box for like $5. So I didn't want the shoes. I couldn't afford the shoes.
Pull up the site.
Pull up the site.
Pull up the site.
I'm not doing that. You don't need
show us your TV.
Why it mattered anyway, bro? What you mean?
Show us your
TV. You just bought a $1,000 PC setup. What are you talking about?
Why you put his business out there like that, Kev?
You trying to get him robbed, Kevin?
Because I have all the money to buy a damn football team or something.
My friends wanting to rob me. Look at you, bro. You don't got to deal with
First
this.
of all,
black.
Ricky, you already know I was ready to rob you. So
that's
I don't
crazy,
even know
bro.
why you
Because now you got shit. Now you got freaking.
I told you sophomore year I was gonna rob you.
Take his box.
Ricky, you're the wait. Ricky, you're the one who said you had a 24-inch monitor in front of you.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Show us your TV. Show us your TV to the right of you.
You have a 50-inch.
I don't have no TV.
You have a 50-inch. Never mind.
Hold on,
I'm gonna pull out all your business out there. I'm not
on Twitter. I don't have no TV.
Bro, and I can pull up all the messages.
Go ahead, introduce your topic.
Let me have your pine green.
Hold on. Let me put my thoughts back in my box real quick. You know what I mean?
Show us your pine greens.
Nigga stupid.
Dang, Kevin.
Shoes back in the
show
box.
us your social security number. Show us your bank account. You're just trying to get him robbed.
What's your social security?
What's your social security number?
Kevin just yelled out, "Yeah, how much your life worth?"
Go ahead. Introduce your topic.
So, anyways, sorry, I was laughing. All right, so
that's what happens when you give a nigga a topic for the show. He can't handle himself.
Basically, the topic was I seen it on Facebook not too long ago, maybe like yesterday.
Can you speak up closer to your mic, buddy?
Oh, is my mic not close? Is that better? Can you hear me?
A little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Do I sound clear?
Yeah, you
All
sound
right.
better.
Basically, the topic was like common question that usually comes across in most people's social medias, but it's basically can you be friends with your ex after y'all break up or whatever? And yeah, I mean, it's got some mixed answers. Some people say yes, some people say no. I mean, I guess.
Can I go first with this one?
You
want to go first?
I gotta pee, so I want to go first before I go pee.
Well, you got a piece like a
pee. No, he has to pee.
He got to pee.
Oh,
Ricky, why are you putting out my Why are you putting out my businance like
because
that?
I thought you said you had a piece. So I'm like,
bring a piece into,
why would you say that? I feel like it depends. It depends on two things. Like, it depends on how long you've been with that person and the amount of love you have for that person. Like, my ex that I was with for 4 years, if you was like, "Oh, y'all still friends?" Hell no. Like, we ain't talk for but I'm gonna be honest. Like,
4 years with you.
Good, like, we didn't talk for like a good year or so after we like broke up, and then it was like now we're like, like if we see each other, something, how you doing or something like that, but like we're not friends. Like, we're like, I don't wish ill or something, but like we're friendly, but we're not friends.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like, oh, it was just like a couple months or something like that, or like there was really no love or like no like long-term thing like expected. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with being friends with someone, but like if it's like a long-term like and it just like didn't work out, it's gonna take me a while to even be like, all right, like
I honestly I second that. I think the
I honestly just think it's depending on how bad the breakup was.
Yeah,
that's another factor too.
Yeah,
because if y'all broke up talking about, oh fuck you, suck my dick, all that shit like that. Nah, that's
well. See, here's the thing though.
Talk to women.
Here's
like
the
that?
thing. So like,
no, not me. I'm just putting it.
Me and the person I'm with now, we used to date in high school, and it ended badly. But it wasn't like at the time when we first were together, we were like this. Like, I didn't see it as a long-term thing.
Yeah.
But that's because I was immature. But then now it's like we stayed friends because it was like I wasn't really like mentally like able to do long-term in high school. I just wasn't.
Yeah.
And then but now it's like now that we're together, it's like, yeah, I see it long term. So like that's where I think it's different.
And
but like, yeah,
I had this conversation with Ryan on Twitter maybe like a year and a half or maybe 2 years ago, and like dating in high school.
Dating in high school don't count.
Yeah, dating in high school compared to dating in your adult life, like
But
that shit.
But
that
and
shit
that's
does
the
not
thing.
You're right. We did have
Like
this
I was with girl, not the one I'm with now,
right.
Like my ex from I was with her for 4 years. It was from 8th grade until junior year.
Right.
Of high school. And Ricky knows, and other people that went to high school with me know. Like Ryan, we didn't talk until now, but it was so we were on and off, and it was because I'm not gonna put all the blame on her. She cheated, but I'm not gonna put I wasn't able you're not able to do that. For me, I can't say for me, I'm not, because I wasn't mature enough or didn't know what it took to be in a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
now 100%. I do, so it's a lot easier for me to do it. But I would on and off for 4 years straight. There was a time in the relationship where I would talk to Ricky and he'll be like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm about to talk to this other girl. And he'll be like, don't you got a girl? I'm like, I don't know at this today. I don't.
No, I agree with you. I told Ricky, and I say this every year. I say this. I tweet this all the time. If relationships that happen in high school, I don't I tell myself I really didn't have a girlfriend in high school, because I feel as though if you cannot, really get to hang out with them by yourselves, independently, or drive over there, nigga, it is not a girlfriend. That is a play date. You're not going on a date. That's a play date.
That's a school situationship.
That's a school situationship. Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Exactly. If you got to sneak out to go down the hallways and stuff like that, that's a school situation.
Come meet me by fourth
well,
period.
I've had
come meet me by my locker.
Sex in the school, so that's different.
See,
I'm not going to touch upon that.
I don't understand fucking in school like that. You were there to.
I'm not gonna get into that topic. However, though, but I do back onto the topic
on the matter.
Yeah,
is oh my goodness, I've been trying to say this for a hot minute. All I have to say on the matter is that regardless of how bad it ended, being able to become friends after that just depends on both parties' ability to grow and to understand the other side of things, you know what I'm saying, and to really be able to understand that was in the past. You shouldn't dwell on that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's a whole future waiting for you, kind of thing, if you get what I mean.
I agree. I agree, because
you also shouldn't bring old relationships into new ones.
Yeah, that's a big thing. For me, it's I completely agree. I think it's 100% possible. All my exes, quote unquote exes, I would my high school exes or whatever, I'm friends with them. Even girls that I just talked to and they played me, I'm still friends with them. And it's because I think it's more for me personally. I just don't like bad blood. I don't like to have anybody living my mind rent free. I feel as though if you tell me at one point in your life that you love me and stuff like that, I take that to heart. And so if it's somebody that I've been with for my ex, my actual ex, my current ex, we're in a weird spot where we're not really talking, but we communicate here and there. You get what I mean? All right. So our real only form of communication is Snapchats. We have a streak. She's the only person I have a streak with, though. The only person on Snapchat that I have a streak with. And even days when I'm mad and I'm just I think I hate her. I know I don't. I still won't go and delete that streak, because I feel as though it's my only form of communication with her. And considering that she's been I still have mad love for her. She, my family loved her. She helped create such a great part of myself and helped build been such a great influence of who I am, my character. I can never tell I can never say I hate you. Her, on the other hand, she'll tell me shit oh, I hate you, or she told me she had to hate me to get over me, stuff like that. And I'm that's not hers.
That's where you get that line from.
That's where I got that. Yo, if y'all, I got a song coming out, so Q knows what I'm talking about.
My boy SoundCloud.
Yeah, my SoundCloud. But yeah,
I got a question for y'all then.
Yeah.
Yo, boy.
So do you think that you could ever fall out of love with someone?
Hell
yes,
yeah.
I think it happens all the time. I think that's exactly what it was with my ex. I think she felt out of love with me.
I don't know if it's for me. I don't know if it's I feel like it just goes like it doesn't go away, but it's not as much ever.
That's what
like you will still always have that love, but it's not like
got love
not
for
the
him,
love
but you're
that
not in
was
love
there.
with him.
Yeah, you
I think it takes a lot of
that's a lot of
mental
marriages,
healing at the end of the day.
It's a lot of, but it's also I think a lot of marriages nowadays, and I think social media plays a huge part in relationships. I know the ambulance. I'm such a big advocate for this, and I'm gonna say this. I hope everybody who's watching this hears this clearly. Stop basing your relationships off of what you see on social media. Because that shit is not the fucking same.
Let me handle this.
I'm not done.
Let me handle this motherfucker right here.
That's corny.
Don't be following them posts. I hate them fucking posts where I see them shits really be like, it'd be like a picture of Chris Brown standing like this, and it'd be like, man, don't nobody got me like I got me. Shut the fuck up, bro. God damn, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't.
Damn, nigga.
Girls, please.
If you can't post me, then you clearly don't. Shut
up. That one was a big one. Yo, that one was a big one in my relationship. That was a big one in the downfall of my relationship is because I didn't post my ex on like Instagram and like I would post on like Snapchat. And the reason why I did that wasn't out of because her thing is like she felt as though I didn't like her or I was embarrassed to be with her. That is not it at all. If y'all look at my Instagram, if y'all look at Mr. Continuity, not bad continuity, but if y'all look at the Mr. Continuity Instagram, that
have an aesthetic.
Thank you. It is a business. My Instagram page is a business. If I start posting, post these personal things about myself or like my relationship and stuff like that, it becomes less of a business and becomes more of a personal thing. And there's money that's involved. I have a lot of clients who are female. I have a lot of clients who have certain ideas for shoots and stuff like that, who don't want to come off as like being inappropriate in somebody's relationship or being a factor in somebody's relationship because of my shoots. And I'm like, I keep my relationships and my shoots completely separate from each other. That's why I now have the Bad Continuity social media account. So follow me at Bad Continuity on Instagram. I have that one because that one is a personal one. That one is just me on my personal life. I will post whatever I want, but that's for me to have, be able to talk about the things I just want to talk about. Now,
but I don't like me, like I don't post like a lot about my personal life. I like my Instagram really is just like the group chat, and that's it. Like me and my partner, like we just started interacting on Twitter with each other, like, and it's like it's not even like lovey-dovey shit. Like literally, it's just like liking each other's like tweets.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like it just depends on. Like in the beginning, I was like, "Damn, like you ain't gonna like say shit about me on like." But then I feel like that's like just like insecure kind of.
It is an insecure.
At the end of the day, you should know how you are.
Social media plays a huge factor in that, and that's what I'm trying to get at. It's the fact that people see social media and they're like, "Oh, what is up with these? Everyone's dying in LA
coming from
COVID." But no, like it's the thing. It's like everybody sees social media and they're like, man, I have to be posted because I see that these people are showing happiness. And so that is what I want because I'm not currently happy. So I need to, replicate what they're doing on social media to show that I'm happy. And it's like, not at all. Like they could post that they're smiling, that they're having a really good time, but they could be arguing at the same time. Like they can be arguing like, oh, I don't look good in that photo, or I don't like this and stuff like that. And it's like, those are things they're not showing you on social media. I think keeping your relationship off social media is the best health. It's the most healthy thing you can do for your mental. Because
I think.
Go ahead.
Nah, like on the social media thing, I really wonder how many females listened to Sweetie today on her tweet.
I didn't read what it said.
Talking about if your man can't buy you.
Wait, hold up. We gotta stop saying females. That's offensive now.
My fault.
Yeah, that's why I said that just now.
Yeah, we gotta start saying women.
Listen,
I don't know the context behind it, but I'm not trying.
The thing is, some girls feel that it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because, just like it's basically it's basically like calling them a bitch, but in a more professional way.
All right. Well, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I really wonder I wonder how many women really listened to what Sweetie had to say on Twitter today about how if your man can't buy you a Birkin bag, he's for the streets. I really wonder how many women actually are about to listen to what she said.
I think that was more of a context thing because like she's speaking like on her type of like how you say I guess like lifestyle because like those guys make 7 figures together and I feel like on a if you read between the lines of what she's saying, I mean you really shouldn't because the way me personally if we talking about like this like my view. Y'all motherfuckers is basing y'all lifestyles off somebody who already got it like that. Like y'all gotta chill the fuck out and think for yourself or how you want. Like I'm not saying settle for less, but you definitely gotta like know what you want at the end of the day. Yeah. And like what I mean, this whole lifestyle that you see from these other celebrities and shit that y'all keep basing y'all lives off of, that's a problem. But what I was saying as far as her post is like she's saying like.
There are going to be people that take that to heart, though.
Exactly, but I'm saying if she say, I think she's saying basically like, if you can't get a man like if your man can't do nothing for you, like what I mean, like on any level, like emotional level or financial level, whatever, then you know what I mean, just kick them to the curb. That's what that could be a deeper level, but I don't know.
I think you're thinking too good on it. I think you're putting too much of a positive spin on it. I 100% believe that post was in literal taste. I think she's saying if you cannot afford a Birkin bag, you're for the street. And I'm not opposed to what she's saying because men have been saying these things like that for years, like stuff like that similar. Yeah. So facts. I'm not going to sit here and oppose what she's saying. I'm not a fan of it, but at the same time, I'm like, she's justified in saying that because one, she's her own person. 2, men have been saying that for decades.
But it's like, you have to go back to your own point saying that you can't believe everything that social media says, talking about, they could be smiling one pic. Yeah. I know damn well Sweetie and Quavo are not all sunshine and fucking rainbows behind closed doors. I don't care. I don't, because you can look at Cardi B and Offset. They about to get together again. Yeah. They make all that money, but they not happy.
And the issue that they did was publicize all of that. Yeah. But it's not their fault. I will say with this breakup, she initially didn't say anything on it. News reports went out. She got to check her inner circle. She definitely has to check her inner circle. But that's also, so I think that also plays into the topic of whether or not you can be friends with your ex because they broke up, right? They broke up initially. They got back together, or they like divorced. They didn't divorce. They broke up. Got back together, got married or whatever. They breaking up again, but they're back together. It's because they've had such a bond with each other for so long, they cannot be without each other. They can try to go with other people, but they can't do it. And I think
I really don't even think it's a big ass like bond or whatever. It's like there's 2 people that make all this money.
What it is,
and
it's a level of toxicity from.
Yeah,
probably
because like they also have a child. We got to factor in the fact that they
and that's fine.
But we know Offset. Like Offset even says it. He like cheats on her every time they go out or shit like that. And shit like that. There's no way they stay loyal to each other. But Offset can go out there and do whatever he wants. He knows he's gonna have these women chasing him no matter what, no matter who Cardi B is, no matter she could be there. These women are bold. Like. Yeah. No matter what it is.
But that doesn't give him the right to give him.
Because you don't think men are just as bold when it comes to, I'm saying men are just as bold.
Because it takes 2 to tangle. Because the problem is that like I said, I don't want to put the blame on Offset, but notice how every time one of these stories comes out, it's always Cardi B trying to get away. Yeah. And like, I think it was like a study that said something like, for somebody, like it's like kind of like a mental thing, like when you in love with somebody, like but you want to get away because you're not, obviously not in love with them anymore, or they're tired of their shit, like like on average it takes at least like 7 retries before the person actually says they're like fed up, like they're done, absolutely done. And that's where they're like, that's like kind of the stage that they're in now, because Offset knows that he's gonna live in her head rent free. So that's just like
quick.
Go
ahead, Q.
I also saw that apparently it came out. Well, first off, she already tweeted that, he's not like in any way abusive to her, and that if anything, she's actually physically abusive to him.
Yeah.
But I also saw apparently that it came out. I said apparently because we don't know if it's true, but apparently it came out that she actually said in one of her many interviews that one of her exes actually got physical with her, like actually started physically like abusing her because he was fed up with her constantly beating on him.
Damn.
Like I said, it takes two to tangle, man.
Yeah.
See,
so let me ask y'all then. Now, because they also have a kid, do you think it's easier to be friends with your ex if y'all had a kid? Let's hypothetically, like, or looking at other relationships, right? If y'all had a kid, do you think it'd be easier to be friends with your ex?
Because there's a lot of there's a lot of women out there that like when they and their baby father break up, they don't want anything to do with them, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
They'll have a lot of they'll say, "Oh, I'm not even gonna put him on child support. I don't want nothing to do with him." There's a lot of women like that, but there's a lot of women out there that stay friends with their baby father for help and support.
Yeah.
But I think if it's in terms of like let's say you like y'all didn't like there was no like cheating, no nothing, y'all just fell out. I feel like it's best to stay friends so you could learn how to co-parent better.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like that child is going to need both of you.
Yeah.
So I feel like in that term, yeah. But if it was a bad, like, if they want to do it alone, then okay. But I would say like there should still be some sort of like, all right, we're not going to be together, but I'll have the child like this day, like you could do like that, we can do this, we could go like we both could have him and like do this event, like stuff like that.
Compared to like us, like regular working human beings, like we don't have like all boatloads of money like these celebrities do. They have their life a whole lot easier than we do. Like they can go out, oh, I'm not gonna have my kid this week, but I'll send you 10 grand, go do whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, for me, if I was in that situation, I would do whatever I can to be friends with my ex, just because we have a kid together.
Right.
She spent so much of her time, like she's had such a significant impact on my life for us to even have this child to begin with. I would like to set an example for my kid that your mother and your father are still friends. Even if they're with other people, they're still friends, and they're not gonna bicker, and they're not gonna fight and stuff like that in front of you, because I never want my kid to feel as though they came from like quote unquote like a broken home or anything. Like I never want them to say like, oh yeah, my parents are divorced. I want the narrative of parents being divorced to stop being such a bad thing. Especially for young kids.
My whole perspective on like if you're about to have a child, don't go through with it if you're not gonna be there for the long run.
That's true.
Because you're gonna just make the kid's life a whole lot worse. No matter how happy they look, at the end of the day, they're gonna have some thought in the back of, oh, where's my father, or where's my mother, or where's this, and this. They're gonna be like, oh, why is my dad not here? Oh, why is my mom not here?
Kids make or break relationships.
It's like 100%. It's like, why even after she had the baby, what's the point leaving? You were there for 9 months while she's pregnant.
Exactly.
What are you leaving for? I don't like.
Even if you leave, that child support gonna catch up to your ass.
Yep.
Big facts. Like no matter like
1 minute.
You did it.
Yeah.
You either take care of the baby, or don't like just why did you do it in the first place? What's the point? What is the point in going through all of it? Oh yeah, I'm ready. I want to have a kid. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah. Baby fever, baby this, baby that.
Yep.
And then after that,
close out, Kevin. Close it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you short. I'm just saying. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back.
We on that free shit.
Yeah,
I don't got that football play.
We're gonna be back, yo. We're gonna be back.
Oh shit.
We on you.
We back after our rightfully deserved break.
I think I broke my back.
Spinal.
My back is broken.
Bro, you know how, bro. Like, the only reason why niggas think Mike Tyson is dumb is for that reason, bro.
No, that's not the only reason. This man is illiterate.
Bro, you could tell from that sentence.
Nah, the one that got me. The one that got me is when he told the dude he was gonna fuck him. That's the one that got me. He said, "I will fuck you." I was like, "Oh,
I don't think that's.
Well, I don't think that's what he meant.
Illiterate.
Yeah, you're probably right. That ain't illiterate. That's just something else. That's something else. No, back to the show. Back to what we were talking about. We were for anybody who's just getting in, we were talking about whether or not you can be friends with your ex. We had a lot of good points. I vote yes, you can, depending on the circumstances of it. Like if you, obviously, it'd be harder for you to do so if y'all broke up on like bad
Ricky
terms.
over there vibing, dog.
I hate this man. I hate this
over
man.
there doing this.
I hate this man.
What are you doing, Ricky?
It's crazy because it was his topic. He brought this topic in here. But yeah, like I definitely think you can. I'm friends with all my past relationships except for one, but we're in a weird space. I'm hoping, I pray every day, and I hope for us for some reconciliation and we become friends.
I agree with Ryan. I've only been in one, but like we're kind of in that weird spot right now, where it's like check up over every now and again.
Yeah.
But
shit.
What I kind of hate though.
We got stank money in here.
Oh Lord!
Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, Aaron, you gotta do it. You gotta be like
stank money.
Do your thing.
Stank money.
Hey yo,
stank money.
It's your boy. Hey,
stank
money.
What it do, bitch? Stank money.
It is always a party with stank money. Aaron coming this bitch.
Stank money with the stank beard.
Aaron, say the whole thing. Aaron, say the whole thing.
Gotta say the whole
thing. Give him the intro. Give him the intro.
Same time.
Aaron, you ain't do it right.
Aaron, it's me, man.
Hey, look at that lineup. Look at this lineup.
What's up, Yusuf?
Aaron, you gotta
do it.
Aaron, say the whole thing.
Oh,
hey yo, it's your boy Salaries left foot in the motherfucking booth, aka it's your freaking trigger man, aka Young Stack on your, aka calling it up. Shit, I fucked it up.
AKA with the fresh fade, AKA with the big beard.
It's all right. We see.
God damn.
He got the fade.
Okay. I see you, boy.
Aaron,
good.
We were talking about the topic we were just on.
Ricky, stop.
Hey, yo, Aaron, the topic we were just on is whether or not you can be friends with your ex.
Yes.
Depends on how Aaron likes to text fucking FBI messages to his freaking girls.
Didn't you live like this?
All right, bro.
I was saying, yeah, but on my opinion,
I did say that to the one girl too, so I mean,
I think you can be. I like being friends with my exes because I feel as though, especially I love to still be friends with my current ex because,
your exes live in Texas.
Shut up.
Like you, George State.
I hate you. Just because
we gotta go to the next
they know
topic
me so
after
well.
what Q said.
They know me so well. But
after what Q said, we gotta go to the next topic.
Yeah, we gotta move on from that.
What? Can I do my close?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your closing. Do your closing.
Wrap it up, Dan.
Yeah, wrap it up. Say all my exes live in Texas. Like
I'm George Strait. I forgot.
Or they go to Georgia State where
like I'm young stank.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wrap it up.
Go ahead.
Wrap it up,
Ricky.
Dan.
Go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, so to close out the topic, I like I said, I think it's very I agree.
You want to speak louder into your mic a little bit?
What the fuck? I'm talking like normal volume. Like I don't get it.
I don't know.
That means louder.
Hold up, man. I'm ready to adjust my sounds on this fucking mic as we speak.
I mean, I can hear you perfectly. I don't know what's going on with this.
Thank money. Turn your shit the fuck up, ho.
All right, my bad. Go, proceed.
Basically,
damn.
close out. I like I said, I highly super agree with Yusuf said in the beginning. It just really depends. Like honestly, like I'm not really a big believer in being friends with an ex. I mean, like I only have one ex in my adult life. So I mean, we weren't together for like a very, very long time, but we were definitely like we had good times. But after the breakup, it was just kind of like we still cool. Like I'd still text her like on probably like a bi-weekly basis, probably just be like, yo, like, you know, you good? She texts me, but like as opposed from my ex, like I guess that's like graduation, I guess. Yeah, so I guess my ex from like high school is just, you know, like it's just a neutral thing. Like I have no hatred against anybody that I've, you know, been with. Like I've never had like a toxic type of environment or around, like, you know, fallout with them. It was just, it is what it is. Like, you know, it's neutral. We both move on. We keep our names out of each other's mouths to other people, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? It's a done deal. So I just feel like, you know, sometimes it's better to just be neutral, you know, and just kind of move on and grow, because it's 7 billion other options out here. And for me to be,
what the heck you just said?
I had a little tongue twister, but yeah, it's definitely other options out here, and to be stuck on one is just like I'm not that type of person. Like I'll be like, listen,
I wish.
Fuck that. So
that's good, yo. That's a good.
All right,
that was
Kevin.
good. That was
Yeah,
a good
you just
topic.
made me sad.
That made me sad. That did
All
make
right,
me sad.
bro.
I tried.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all
yeah.
peeped, but I did try to segue away from that because that did make me sad. What you said.
Yeah, facts. Next topic.
What's your problem?
Yeah, so we're gonna move on.
I'm just saying, dog. That's just hard. You know what I'm saying?
Shut
But
the
next
fuck up,
topic.
Stop.
Next topic.
All right, we got to get into our favorite topic, my favorite topic of the show, verbal combat. It's a topic where we fight to the death, we argue to the
Ricky,
death.
please. No,
there was an echo.
No, he did the noise in his.
All right,
head.
But
Keep
yeah,
going.
for this topic, so
you're not slick.
Our topic for this one is Halloween themed.
Bro, stop making that fucking face, yo. Like dead ass.
He does this every single time that I'm introducing that
bro,
topic.
Ryan, you keep going. I'm pointing at him, bro.
I'll be trying to.
Bro, you go.
It's every
Ryan,
time I try to introduce it.
Ricky or
doing
Ryan,
this.
you were like, it's the echo. No, Ricky was like,
All right, but the topic for verbal combat is would you rather be in a house that is haunted by ghosts or in a zombie apocalypse?
Say who this is from, nigga.
That's what we decided.
It's from
I
Yusuf
wasn't paying
Bird.
attention.
It's from Yusuf Bird.
Fuck
yeah, we had to make it up last second.
Don't tell the audience that.
I say zombie. Zombie.
I'm gonna say zombies.
What was the options?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Zombie apocalypse.
either-
It's zombie apocalypse or haunted mansion, haunted house.
Y'all are tripping out.
Like
you.
you-
All right, so hold on.
I'd rather be in a
Hold on.
haunted
Wait. Let me give the
I'd
context.
rather be in a haunted mansion.
Go ahead.
You can lead that.
So, right,
you
all
can leave
that's
that
what-
motherfucker.
No,
right.
you can't. Here's the thing. You can't leave.
Oh, now you
It's
can't
like-
leave.
No, because
How you gonna leave the zombie apocalypse?
Just let me explain it. It's like it's you, your spouse, and your kid, and it's one of the movie type shits where you can't leave for some weird reason because they never leave, and it's like a spirit haunts the house. And the zombie apocalypse theme, it's like nigga cute, like it's like Dawn of the Dead or like Night of the Living Dead for cute.
Yeah, no thank
where
you.
you're stuck in that small space and you have to find a way to survive.
Wait,
I'd rather do the haunted house.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
I mean, if we're doing that, I'd rather pick the haunted house.
Look,
why?
But like in terms of like
everything
you
I
could
needed to know.
you could still go like you could go on runs, you could do like all that stuff outside, but eventually you have to come back to that camp.
That's fine.
That's what I'm trying
Listen,
to say.
I'm spiritually in tune. I watched enough Yu Yu Hakusho.
No.
Nigga, you're not a spirit
Don't
detective.
Shut up.
start.
Nah,
Don't
because
fucking start.
Listen.
Don't
Let's
fucking
listen.
start that spirit shit.
I am spiritually in tune. I watched
Stop.
enough Yu Yu Hakusho for me to be like, yo, you know what?
Nigga
I could
talking
talk-
like ghosts is from shit.
LeBron.
Is like I feel like they'd be cool with me. What would they have a reason to kill me for? Like I'm pretty cool.
They're ghosts.
LeBron,
So what?
Paul George, Drake, all them other motherfuckers.
Yeah,
are
that's
not
my
your father.
dad's. That's
No,
my
it's
dad's.
not.
That's
No.
my
I'm
dad's.
choosing. I hate you. I'm choosing zombies because I can kill a zombie with my bare hand. I can kill a zombie with a weapon.
Ryan,
You cannot kill a ghost with a
Ryan,
weapon.
Wait,
you
What
have
weapon
to
you can
survive.
kill a ghost with?
You
But
have
wait,
to
wait,
survive.
Ryan,
That's
Ryan,
fine.
Ryan, the
Small
whole
space.
right. If you're in a small space with limited resources and
What do you-
limited
what do you mean a
supplies,
small
what are you
space?
gonna do?
Like a
But
city. Like
he's
a,
allowed.
like a city.
I said you're allowed
Ryan,
to go on
those-
runs. So if y'all
those zombies
seen
are
Dawn of
gonna
the
get
Dead
you,
where
though.
they're stuck in the mall,
Bro,
like
you
wait,
can't-
that's what
is
I'm
it-
talking
Ryan,
about.
That's
So it's not-
a
Ryan,
small
don't you-
space then.
Don't you know, Ryan, that like
I
for
was
the
talking
most
about like
part,
the ice lake, you
zombies
can't leave. zombies spread through either minor scratches, open wounds, bite marks, or like a lot of the times it's airborne and you're
That's
already
fine. But the
susceptible.
likelihood of that is smaller when it comes
This
to
man
spirits.
just said it's okay to get eaten by zombies.
Not because like it's different. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, so let's say a zombie scratches my arm, right? Let's say a zombie scratches my arm. I can cut my arm off and I'm good. It buys me.
Yo, this all right.
If a ghost possesses you,
Brian,
if
using the haunted house, you would have to do that.
Hold on, I'm gonna go after Ryan.
Ryan, do you not know that you would die from blood loss?
I can
Ryan, and how and honestly, from what, like, say if you did get scratched by a zombie, where are you gonna get the courage to just, I'm gonna just chop my arm off? You know,
what are you gonna do when a ghost possesses you?
Hold on, wait.
Possesses you?
That's
time out.
You might get some bitches.
You're gonna die.
Hold on. To be fair, one, it's a fight or flight thing, so technically Ryan can find the courage to cut his arm off. But two, I will say this, in terms of which one would I rather be in, I would rather be in a zombie apocalypse. But here's the thing. One, I'm religious. So when it comes to evil spirits, fuck no.
I don't do it.
Oh, yeah,
I don't do it.
I was already
I'm saying...
be cool with them though. Just talk to them.
All I'm saying is, if we're talking like zombie apocalypse, where you're not in a secluded area, when I can just move around more than just one secluded area, then of course.
No,
but if I'm stuck,
I said you could go on supply runs and stuff like that.
That's a supply run.
I'm getting a bazooka. You can't use a bazooka against a ghost.
But I have to go back though.
Have you? So let me ask you this: have you seen
in a zombie apocalypse? In a zombie apocalypse scenario, you have to keep moving.
But you have to. But a ghost possessing your body, you cannot stop a ghost from possessing your body.
What's wrong with that though? You act like he gonna do bad shit with your body.
Have you seen Haunting of Bly House or Bly Manor? Have you seen the Haunting of Bly Manor or Haunting of Hill House?
Listen, have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho, nigga?
Yes, I've seen it. Yo, the number one scariest part of ghosts are kids. Okay, have you ever seen a kid zombie? Yeah, I could beat up a kid zombie. I cannot beat up a kid ghost.
Bro, you can beat up a kid
ghost.
Them kids.
Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with ghosts.
But you can get rid of any possessed Matildas. I'm leaving. You can get rid of ghosts.
Ow.
You can get rid. There.
By talking to them, nigga.
They will possess your body and
drop
it.
Y'all niggas is priests. Y'all niggas is priests now.
No, we not priests. This is called talking to them.
There's still such things as like exorcists and praying and shit like that.
All it take is you just
y'all niggas not exorcists,
bro. All it take is you sitting down and being like, you know what, yo. Hey, Ghost Man, how you doing today, man? I know you probably angry and shit that we moving into
you one of the niggas that be the first one to die.
How would I be the first one to die? I tried to be friends with him.
Because you talking to the ghost, nigga.
Exactly. I'm trying to be cool with him.
You're gonna get possessed.
You're gonna have some days. What? If you're only going on certain supply runs from that little secluded area, you're going.
I'm getting a sword and I'm getting a gun.
Where are you? There are going to be days where there's going to be nothing to take.
That's
exactly.
Fine.
I'd have more fun. I'd have more fun.
You can only
zombie zone because I get off.
Say if you can only go.
One of you bitches gonna let me talk. One of you bitches gonna let me talk.
All right, go ahead.
One of you bitches gonna let me talk.
Go ahead, bro.
I was about to say I'd have more fun because I like the. I like the anarchy shit because it's like, I mean, I don't know. I just have more fun shooting and killing niggas. Like, what?
You worry about having fun and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Aaron, you're going to run out of ammo.
I have a sword. I have a sword.
A sword's gonna get dull. A sword's gonna get dull.
Your swords are gonna get dull.
Fine.
Where you get whetstone?
I will get another sword. If I can get that one sword, I know I can get another.
Ryan,
how do you play
the sword? I'll resharpen it. I'll sharpen it.
Ryan, this is not. This is not Call of Duty Zombies where you can hit the mystery box and get a different fucking weapon.
All right, this ain't Luigi's.
I saw World War Z. Right, this isn't Castle.
Okay, but still, the ghost situation is safer. It's still
y'all
safer.
acting like just experiencing something or some priest background is like what? Right. Come on now.
We're not calling ourselves.
You don't need to be those things to communicate with ghosts.
I don't want to. Why? I do not. I don't think you're understanding. I don't want to talk to a ghost.
Why?
Scared.
What did he do?
I'm scared. I cannot
you sound exactly like racist white people. You sound like racist white people.
No.
Hold on, Q, because he sounds like a racist white person. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to that black person because his skin scares me.
Bro,
what you sound like right now?
Sound like a white person trying to have a conversation with a ghost.
I can't put hands
All
on
right,
a ghost.
well, hold on, wait.
Let's hear what Q got to say, because Q's usually a good mediator. Q, what you got to say?
No, he never takes my side.
I just wanted to ask, like, wait, Ryan, like, you're more afraid of a ghost than a zombie? How does that make any sense?
I actually am more afraid of a ghost than a zombie.
Yes.
I think it's
y'all some
it's
bitches.
more you scared of what you can't see.
So you're scared.
That's
you're
exactly
scared. Taken care of than a 50 zombie horde running towards you.
Here's the thing. I already gave y'all my.
You got a
reason.
better chance of survival.
We don't mess with spirits.
I don't mess with spirits.
You don't.
I'm African.
Y'all,
I don't do spirits.
Y'all are really thinking
Ryan,
like
you're African, but you're okay with zombies? How does that? I know y'all have zombies in your myths. So
y'all are really thinking like Call of Duty wise right now.
No, I'm thinking
you don't have a perk machine.
I'm thinking Walking Dead for real.
I'm thinking
you don't
logistically.
Have,
World War
you
Z.
don't have Jug. You don't.
Have you seen World War Z?
I'm thinking like Walking Dead, like that bitch that was
they be
walking
doing
and
it well
shooting
in
the
War.
two zombies around with a leash.
Exactly.
I want to be that nigga.
Exactly. They do it well in there.
So Aaron wants to be a Dynasty Warriors character.
He gonna stay alive.
This guy is pissing me off.
Listen,
so
do y'all?
Like, oh my god.
Like, do y'all understand?
Nigga, you say Yu Hakusho.
That's better than being a. Oh my god, bro.
Do y'all understand?
You have more fun killing.
Hold on, wait,
bro.
You're not living in a zombie scenario to have fun. You're living there to try and survive.
I'm
a survivor.
At least I can have fun with the ghost.
You still have to eat. You still have to worry about people. So all right. Say if we're going through this, say if Ryan, Yusuf are in, and a few other people that we know are in a zombie apocalypse scenario, and Ryan was shut up. Exactly. Hold on.
It'd be your own niggas.
Hold on.
In a ghost situation, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Wait, no.
Yes, you do.
So wait.
No,
Ryan, you get bit by a zombie, right? Be like, no, bro, I'm fine. But you show all the symptoms, and they go over there trying. They go.
Why the hell would you do that?
Oh no. It's no discussion. We shooting that nigga.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Hold on.
But then you're gonna have.
It depends on where I got scratched. It depends on
No,
where
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
You just getting shot. We just
no, cut my
arm
off. You're supposed to be in my
You're
team.
You're gonna have
team.
You're
cut
going,
my arm off, bro.
Hold on. You're supposed to have people to trust in the zombie apocalypse, but when you get that bite or you get that scratch, they're going to turn on you and you're going to be killed.
Hey,
what about what about getting possessed? If you and Ricky. No, Ricky's doing something else. If you and Q, because Q is mentally in a different place, right? If you and Q get possessed, because something's wrong with you. If Q gets possessed, right?
Are you serious? No, hold up. That's not fair. Because me and Q share the same mindset. That is not fair.
So here's the thing, though, Ryan. Like,
I do not want a ghost to have the mental capacity that Q has. That's
who's
what
to say? Who's to say that?
Y'all just think I'm dumb. Like I don't.
Who's to say, Ryan, that
I don't think you're dumb. You're just less of a threat than Q being possessed. You're less of a threat. You're more of a Casper. You're more of a Casper's ghost.
Oh nah. Ryan, if Q with y'all and Q get possessed, it's over.
It's over.
That's game.
It's over.
Because listen.
Nigga snapping
if we're thinking of show wise, you know how stupid they have these shows where you could talk to a ghost or you could talk to the person that's being possessed as a ghost. They'd be like, I can fight it. I can do this. I can do that.
You're right.
You can't do that in a zombies world.
My thing, you can't kill a ghost.
I'm telling you, watch Haunting on Blind Manor.
That I've been wanting
watch Haunting on Blind Manor.
It's like, who's to say that like that we would unwillingly be possessed? Like, who's to say we can't somehow come to terms with ghosts, since ghosts can think?
That's what I'm saying.
Phantom.
That's what I'm saying.
Danny Phantom.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not Danny Phantom.
You're calling me crazy for saying that.
Okay, but how do you explain all these ghost shows then when they're going through the stuff and talking to these ghosts and they're talking back to them? They can
hear you and understand what you're saying.
Just don't say.
Whereas a zombie is just gonna run around trying to tear you limb from limb.
Zombies
haunting on blind manor.
So we shoot that nigga.
The woman in that show, right?
You
that
will
woman in that
run
show
out of
haunted the
ammo.
place.
All right,
I have a
chop that nigga head off.
sword. I have a sword.
Your sword will become. This
All right,
must
stop,
be
stop, stop. Here.
You know,
How about this? How about this? How about this?
crack.
You can make
crack.
Is it crack?
You can make
Is it
weapons
crack?
to kill
Is it
zombies.
crack?
It don't gotta be just guns. And,
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Aaron.
I could put up a wall. Here's the thing. I could put up a wall and prevent more zombies from
my
coming
God.
in. You cannot put up a wall for a
If
ghost.
we're talking,
Ryan, have you not seen World War C? Ryan, have you not seen World War
if
C?
we're talking,
Okay, so you know that they can scale buildings
They
too.
got in a helicopter, okay, and they got away.
If we're talking show-wise, zombies in a show can climb, can swim, can do all of that. You're not safe.
Okay, but if I'm
You're
sick,
not safe.
If I already have a pre-existing condition, they're not gonna want to take a body that's already sick. You saw World War Z. That woman
Ryan,
was
you
sick.
are not Ellie
Ryan,
from the
these
Last
ain't
of
smart
Us.
zombies. We talking about traditional zombies that's just trying to eat motherfuckers.
Ryan, you
These
are
ain't
not.
We're talking about. We're not talking
zombies.
about. All right, so I'm gonna create a poll. I will create a poll for the audience.
Ryan, you are not. You are not based off of Ellie in the Last of Us.
You're right.
Bro.
You
You
are
are not getting.
I am an African man.
You are not getting. You are not getting looked for the cure, Ryan. You are getting looked at to be eaten by a zombie.
I could have the cure.
But you're making different scenarios from one thing that Yusuf said.
All I said, look, my number one scenario is this: I could fight a zombie. If there's one zombie in front of me, there's one zombie in front of me, let's say there's one.
Bro,
zombie
notice how you keep adding all these ifs, but when I answer on my fucking side, I could just tell you exactly what I said.
Because you keep forgetting the fact that
you gotta keep adding these what ifs.
Wait,
Ricky,
what'd you say? Ricky, what'd you say?
I said you can talk to the fucking ghost,
and that's the
that
difference.
doesn't mean the ghost is gonna talk back.
Thank
the
you.
Ghost can still
That don't mean
snap
the-
you.
but
But they don't have to talk back. They don't
That
have to
doesn't-
talk back. All you have to do is be in good terms with them.
But
if
that
they
don't
know
mean
that
they
you're
wanna be
trying
in
to
good
be
Some ghosts don't want you to be in good terms. Some ghosts don't want you in their house.
Right now,
And some
ghosts
zombies
don't
don't
like
die
the
off
thing in
one
their crib.
slice.
It's an evil spirit.
and cutting the head off ain't
They
going
can
to
die
sneak
off 2 slices. They can die off 3.
You don't
Ryan,
have. You don't have.
Ryan.
It's
the
I said it was
bro.
at the beginning. I said it was an evil spirit.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
it could
You
be
did
an
say
evil.
You act like
Wait,
evil can
but-
be good.
But
Look
who's
at
to say?
But
who's to
there's
say
no
that you
guarantee
still
that this
couldn't
happens.
come?
You see,
And there's no
this
guarantee
waiting
that-
around
There's no
you.
still
guarantee.
can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, as long as you on your shit, there's a guarantee that you
Go
can
ahead,
fight off
Q.
ghosts.
Hold on, yeah,
Go ahead,
Q. Go ahead.
I was saying, who's to say that, like, regardless of it being evil or not, who's to say that for whatever reason your goals don't align and you can't come to each other's aid in a sense?
What is?
Hold on,
Like
what
what
I
he
mean,
said.
so,
So I'm gonna go.
What
back
goals
to,
do you have with an evil spirit?
No, I'm just saying,
What
like,
goals
what
do
if,
you
like,
have of saying that you're going to survive a zombie apocalypse by cutting a zombie's head off with a sword every day?
We gonna
That's
fight
not-
them
I
niggas
ain't say that.
I
until
could go
we
to.
can't fight
You know
no
the
more.
one thing you can do during a zombie apocalypse you can't do through getting a haunted mansion is sleep
Okay.
at night. It's sleep at
So-
night.
You can't sleep in a zombie apocalypse.
This
Oh, yeah,
nigga
yes, you
is
can.
fucking
Bill
smoking.
I can put
Barry.
Oh,
I can-
If you
Wait, here's why I could put up
Barriers and shit.
barriers. I could put up
Ryan.
barriers.
You're gonna break them.
You cannot
You
put
have
up
to
barriers
go
for a
destroy them
ghost.
over time.
You
Ryan,
have to
even
go-
if
you
go to sleep, you're still going to need someone to keep watch over your so-called
Okay.
barriers
Exactly.
because
We
they will
sleep
still
during the day.
break.
Ryan, you have
Sleep
to
during
look
the day,
for.
that's even worse.
You have to look for food. You have to get all those supplies first of all.
That's
Then you
fine.
gotta
have to
bring
get-
it back.
You have to
Because not
bring
only
it
do you have
back.
to worry about the zombies, but you got to worry about the other survivors.
Y'all forget how
Whereas
powerful
all
ghosts
we have
are.
to worry
I think
about
y'all be
is-
forgetting how powerful
You
ghosts
forget
Oh, I
how
know-
devious
I know-
people
Have
are.
you
I know
Exactly.
exactly
But
how
have
powerful
you
ghosts
seen?
are.
Have you seen
I would
Poltergeist?
prefer the ghosts any day.
Have
You
you
seen
seen?
Poltergeist?
Have you seen World War Z?
Yes, and they got away.
Well,
Ryan,
hold
I
on,
know
hold on,
exactly
hold
how
on.
powerful they are.
Ricky, Ryan mentioned World War Z earlier, and y'all turned away from it. So that is
No,
fair.
no,
Okay,
Ricky-
but
Ricky
every
mentioned it.
He
zombie
mentioned it for a wrong reason.
every
Nah,
zombie
that's a
very,
movie.
very terrible.
That is an
reason.
Ricky. That is
Nah,
a
'cause
subjective
Ricky-
opinion.
nah,
I'm just
'cause-
I'm reciprocating his logic and throwing it back at him. That's what I
Nah,
do.
Ricky
I was
mentioned
just
it.
saying.
You're
Because of
big.
Ricky
value.
Y'all
mentioned
are.
it earlier because he was saying that, like, if it's World War Z, then they're just going to climb your structures.
I'm in a
Exactly.
I remember Ricky
helicopter.
saying that.
Exactly.
Or I'm in the middle of the
But then
ocean.
Ryan
Get a
said-
helicopter
Ryan.
from. You're in a
But
small
hold on.
space.
But then
Ryan, did you
Ryan
not see
said
them
he had a
climb up to-
pre-existing medical condition.
And I did say that.
Y'all are basing it off of a freaking video game or something.
No,
y'all.
What are you guys basing it off
What are you talking
of?
about? World War Z, the girl, like the cure was the fact that the repellent was that if you had already an existing
But that's
condition,
not you.
But that was in that. That was in World War Z.
So we're not basing it off of like anything?
No, Aaron, we're
but
basing it off of the
not you,
actual
right?
situation.
I have cancer.
That's not you.
I can give myself cancer.
But
I can
if
give myself a disease.
Why would you do? Oh my god.
Ryan, that don't make any sense.
I'm gonna create a poll. All right. So, all right. At a show of hands, because we gotta move on from this topic. We gotta move on from this because y'all not making sense.
No,
we're done. We're done.
Who is choosing
Let's
ghost?
just vote. Let's go one by one and vote.
I would vote for the zombie thing if it was not in a secluded area. That's my pick.
So what's your definite answer though?
The ghost.
Mine is all right. So Kev's is the ghost. Mine is the zombies. Aaron is the zombies. Yusuf, what's yours?
Zombies.
All right. So that's 3-on-3.
So we're
Aaron's is the zombies one because he wants to go around killing everybody.
Aaron just wants to be a dynasty.
That's his motive. That is his motive.
No,
this is why this man will survive in the zombie apocalypse.
No.
Hold on. To be fair, Kevin, your motive was because it was a secluded area.
Bro, it's not even
so Aaron
exactly. What I'm saying is, if it's not, hold on, but. Hold on, I'm gonna leave off of this. If it wasn't a secluded area, you have a better chance to. Hey! If it's not a secluded area, all right, I don't want to talk no more.
Nah, go ahead, Kevin.
Y'all really tripping.
What I'm saying is, if it's not a secluded area, you have a better chance to survive a zombie apocalypse.
That's fine, but that wasn't the question. He came up with the scenario.
Exactly. That's not the question.
So it's 3-on-3.
He made it a secluded area. I would have been on your guys' side if it wasn't a secluded area. But
even in the secluded area, I'm still choosing the zombies. But I will create a poll.
I
made a poll. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. I want to hear what the audience is saying. I want to hear what y'all think. If
I ain't
y'all
staying in
survive,
no house with no
would y'all
ghosts.
prefer the
Y'all
ghosts, the surviving in the haunted mansion or zombie apocalypse?
You a bitch, bro.
Aaron, who said we
You
were
a bitch.
hunting the ghost though?
Boy, fuck you.
We gotta move on. We gotta last.
Hold on.
I'm trying to have like
Aaron said one last thing, so I wanna ask Aaron. Aaron, who said that we were hunting the ghost?
You don't have to.
I don't want to stay in a house with no ghost.
I'm not staying in the house with no ghosts.
So shit, bro.
Y'all not surviving in the likeliness of surviving because you trying to talk to an evil spirit. That's kind of stupid. You feel me? Like
we got to move on to our final subject.
But then the likeliness of killing all the hold on. The likeliness of killing all the zombies is not likely.
100%.
I will start shooting niggas. This is not the debate.
All right, Ryan, start the next topic.
100%. I survived longer in the zombie apocalypse than y'all will.
All right, last
topic.
topic.
Ghosts and shit. Because y'all trying to be.
We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes left. Last topics on the show.
Is there ghosts? What did ghosts say?
I hate you.
Is y'all here?
Last topics on the show. We gotta get to sports. We did talk about sports briefly, but we gotta get into sports. Ricky, you wanted to talk about Carson Wentz on the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
How do you feel about that? What did you want to say on that?
Oh yeah, I did mention Carson Wentz. I don't know, man.
I see him going. I think he's going.
I like Carson Wentz. I think he's a cool guy, but I just
tripping.
Eagles took too many chances on him, man. It's too late.
I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not an Eagles fan, but it is not Carson's fault.
It's not Carson's fault. It's not Carson's fault.
I don't know. It's definitely not his fault.
It's not his fault, but I see him being the only because all the new people that are in, they're not going to immediately get rid of them. They're going to get rid of the one person who's been there seasons after seasons and hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Alshon Jeffrey is not the answer.
I honestly think throwing in our second string is the Eagles have a track record of having a terrible second string, with the exception of Nick Foles, who blew out that entire mantra. Like he came in and got us to playoffs when he was second string for Vic. He helped get us to playoffs. He got us to the Super Bowl. So, with the exception of Nick Foles,
with a healthy Eagles team.
Yes.
Look at the Eagles now. Nick Foles is not doing that again with the current Eagles team.
Well, Nick Foles isn't
that good. So let's get
exactly. He's not that good.
You need a full lead.
Not that good.
You need a full lead.
If he was as
I'll
good,
simply do this.
Way better than your quarterback.
Look at Nick Foles. Look at Nick Foles' stat. He's
Nick
not better
Foles
than
is
Cam.
not better than Cam.
Don't you
Newton.
ever
You're
say
stupid.
that. That's
You're stupid
racism.
for that.
Bro, he is, bro.
He is.
He's not better.
But simply this. Look at Nick Foles' stats this year. Look at Cam Newton's.
Cam Newton didn't catch the football and run to the fucking end zone. So until he do that, he not better than.
What is Nick Foles?
That was
what
a
has Nick
trick
Foles done
play.
since then?
Y'all Cowboys fans anyway.
Nothing.
But we.
I am a
Cowboys fan.
He's a Patriots fan. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Steelers fan all day.
Look, hold on. I'm gonna
Best
just say
team in the
this. I'm
AFC.
gonna say these three things. One thing about Nick Foles. After that, he had the greatest playoff performance I've ever seen. After
Even
that,
before
he left,
that.
hold on. He left and got his money. Got I think $50 million from Jacksonville. He lost his spot to Gardner Minshew. Look at the Jacksonville team now. They're garbage. Now he's on the Bears. He's not doing that well. The team is just decently good.
But it's because
it's their defense.
Wait. Number two. Carson Wentz is the most talented quarterback in that division.
Yeah.
He only is looking bad.
There's no competition in that division, so it makes sense.
I think it's next
he's
to
only
Dak
looking
Prescott.
bad. He's only looking bad because one, if there's anything wrong with him at all, it's that he's inconsistent. However, he only has 2 starting linemen. He doesn't have a single starting receiver. Alshon Jeffrey, to me, isn't that good. Deshaun Jackson should have been retired. Zach Ertz is injured. Zach Ertz is injured. Dallas Goedert, their backup tight end, is injured.
But wait, remember that Zach Ertz was Carson Wentz and Nick Foles' right-hand man. He's not
exactly. But what I'm saying is they're hurt. They're hurt now. Carson
we don't
Wentz,
have a healthy team.
Here's the thing. The reason why Carson Wentz is playing bad, even if y'all don't look at the offensive linemen and all the receivers being hurt and garbage and all that, they drafted a quarterback in the second round.
Yep.
And
they could have picked anybody else.
After they gave him a new contract, that means that mentally that messes you up. Like that's like
they're going to
make sense someone. It makes sense.
That's like you working somewhere. That's like you working somewhere and like they're saying, "Oh, you're doing really good. We're gonna give you a promotion," and then they hire someone in your department and like tell you to groom him. That means that you're almost out the door.
Yeah.
My bold prediction for next season is that they package Wentz for a wide receiver and make Jalen the starter.
Yeah.
I don't see because that's what I thought they were going to do in the offseason. I thought they were going to package Jalen for a receiver. They're going to package Wentz for a receiver because they know
they're making Wentz the scapegoat. That's all that is.
They're going to make Wentz the scapegoat.
100%. I also think my prediction. I think Doug Peterson's out.
No, Doug Peterson brought y'all a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I think he's gone. Look, but he hasn't been able to get us to that point again.
Doug Peterson is he's a one-hit wonder. He had that one. He had that one phenomenal year.
Why did we have
since
that?
then?
Why did we?
But I'm saying since then.
What do you mean? Why did you have that?
Nick Foles.
LeBron James.
That's the reason why.
No.
Yes,
no.
Because
if
LeBron
Nick
James won the
Foles,
NBA Finals.
Listen.
LeBron
Ricky, shut the
James.
hell up.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Listen, Ryan.
Look
at Nick Foles' track record before coming to Philly.
Who was he with?
He got drafted.
He went to Philly.
LeBron.
He had one good year, then left. Then he went to St. Louis. Then he got kicked off that team, went to Kansas City. No. Then after that team, he was a backup. Then he went back to the Eagles.
No, that's false. He went to the Rams.
Right.
Nick Foles went to the Rams. Oh, yeah.
Run to the St. Louis.
Yeah.
Before they became Los Angeles. Look.
Before they came.
Hold on, wait.
He was second string. He was second string for Vic. And Vic got injured.
Real
what
quick.
happened? We got to
exactly.
Hold on, time out. What?
Stop saying
how much
LeBron.
time do we have?
What was that?
How much time do we have?
3 minutes.
We only got 3 minutes. All
right, never mind. We'll save it. We'll save it for the next podcast. I had
Lego James.
We'll bring it up. Last topic. Music.
Music. I've been listening to I've been talking. I've been listening to Chloe and Holly and Smino.
Chloe and Haley, say her name right?
It's Haley. Is it pronounced Haley? Haley? What the fuck? Which one is it? I thought it was Holly.
Look, Haley's my bae, so
Listen, I like both of them. They both fine as hell. Shout out to them. Y'all make some great music, and y'all song with Disclosure, best song y'all have ever made. Because this Disclosure always gonna make some heat. So shout out to them. Smino just got into him. He's dope as shit.
I've been trying to put you on to Smino for a minute.
Shut the fuck up. I said I get on the artist. I get onto artists at my own pace.
I
fucking put that in the group chat a long time ago.
Hold on. I also put you onto Smino.
First of all, no one put me on the Smino because I heard him on a Toby Lou song first, and then y'all suggested it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
No. Cool. I've been suggesting him. For like 3 summers.
Ryan, be quiet. Q, you the music man. What else you got to say, man?
I know. I was saying I decided to go backwards and just start listening to a bunch of old music I used to listen to. For example, 3, Transmission. Was it Transmission by Zed with Logic and X Ambassadors?
Oh yeah, I remember that song.
Cinema by Skrillex and
he took it back to like
In for the Kill by Skrillex. Yeah,
okay,
I've been
was
feeling
the peak of that dubstep shit.
I've been listening to No Name. I went back. I started listening to No Name's album again from 2016 because she got this amazing song with Smino on it. Because I'm a real Smino fan. Listen to No Name. I've been listening to Rainbow Kitten Surprise like daily. If y'all like alternative and folk, you guys should definitely check them out. And then who else I've been listening to? I've kind of been like back and forth with Jaden Smith's album and the new Bryson Tiller music. I've been listening to
that shit popping, that Jaden Smith drum?
Yeah, it's good. Cool. It's good.
Hey, we got 1 minute, so what y'all gotta say?
Check that shit out. Hey, wait, hold up. Goddamn.
We got 1 minute.
I've been listening to
really
go ahead,
popping.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Hurry up.
I heard goddamn y'all know the song the Put Your Records On. Go ahead, let your head down. Bro, that's my shit. Straight up, like that made me want to like roll my windows down and stick my head out, like let my hair flow.
I've been listening to a lot of Anderson .Paak, and after that, that's basically just been musicals like Hamilton and Rent. So that's been my music.
All right, so we got probably 30 seconds.
I still got Big Sean in my rotation. That's still my nigga.
I've just been listening to some old G Herbo. That's really it this week. Some old G Herbo.
All right, well, we about to get kicked out, y'all. So, I mean,
thanks for tuning in to another episode of everyone's favorite group chat. You can check it on YouTube.
Stank money.
You guys can check it out. Be sure to share with your friends.
9.
Definitely comment your opinions
8.
if you guys.